Welcome everybody, how are you? Bienvenidos a todos, ¿cómo están? Okay friends, so yesterday we finished the design of our boot here. The left boot. Now the next step is to create something similar, but in this position in the other side. But there were some things that I think that maybe I should change a little. For example, here in the knee, maybe I could move this, open this a little bit. That is an option, so we don't have problems here in the knee. Or maybe we can leave it like that. But also there is another part that I want to change, and is this. But not because the design, I like the design, but I think that this is too thin. Maybe we should make this a little bit bigger. So to do that, maybe we should transform this again, and because look, this is so small. The design is good, but that is my opinion. So maybe we can make this a little bit bigger, or maybe we should move this to the inside. We have that as another option. So what do you say? I think that it is easier to make this a little bit bigger. So how we are going to do that if we already finish to do this? Of course, let me. Well, I'm going to leave that. We're going to take care of this later, okay? Let me first try to change this. Okay, this is the values that we use. Let me try to clean the backup because I have a lot of copies here. So let's try to do that. This one, I don't know. This one, for example, I don't remember. That's the problem. Yes, this one is an old version, so I'm going to delete this. This one is the new because, look, I fixed this part. So that's the first piece. Let me see if I have another one here. No, this is one. Okay, here, this one, let me see. No. Let me try with this one first to see. So maybe we just have to deal with this one and we do not touch the other ones. Okay, let me try with this one first. Good. And then I'm going to hide this. Okay, this is boots, shrink wrap, solidify in, let me try with here in one. It is a little bit better, but I think that it is too much. So maybe we have to move at least these parts to the inside, or no, maybe we can leave that. Here we have to move this a little bit down. So okay, let me try another value. No, the thing is that I like this. Maybe here I have to move this a little bit to the inside. Maybe I'm going with this one. Let me try this one. Okay, so what are we going to do now? Okay, so I have to convert this into mesh. To mesh, and then I think that this is all, right? I don't remember. Let me check the previous version. Here I have one here, and that's all. Here. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, and then I don't know. I think that here I didn't add more. No, we're good. Select this. Copy modifiers. And okay, let me see let me hide this just for a moment. And no. Going to move this to left boot. Hide this just for a moment, and this one. Okay. Now it is looking better. It looks like this is a protection. So now let me just move these parts here, the frontal parts, to the inside, down in this case. This. Okay, we're going to do that. Okay, here like that, and this one too. Let's see. Yes, it is looking good. Now this part. I am going to duplicate this one because I don't think that there is a backup for this. Let me example here. Okay. Here I have to move this a little bit to the inside. And by doing that, I have to scoop this, move this to the inside too. See? great. But here I can see that I just have to move this a little bit down. Now we are good, I think. Maybe we should move this more to the inside. I feel like we should move this a little bit more. Here, this is good. But now I have to do the same with this part. Just to be a little bit careful here, because I am moving this part too. Oh, okay, great. And now let's go to the other side and do the same. Here we can move this with no problem to the inside, because we already have that area covered. And of course the other side, this to the inside, like that. This a little bit to the outside. Okay, great. What else? Maybe here we should move this a little bit. Let me first fix this part. Okay, let's see if we can have this. I think that there is no backup for this one. Let me save, and what is this? I don't remember. This is the previous version. Okay, well, I am going to delete that. So we just have to move this a little bit to the inside these borders here. We can do that just with sculpt mode. The important thing is to have this here. Here we don't have to worry about, because we are not going to see that part. Okay, so we are good. Now let me check this. What can we do with this? Maybe we can continue moving this a little bit to the inside, like that. Yes, like that. The only part that I wanted to change was this. But here we can move this to the inside. We don't have to worry about that. Okay. A little bit more here to the inside. Yes, it is looking really great. see something here. Okay. Now maybe this part we should just move to the... but the problem is that I'm going to have... That is the problem. The problem is that... no. I just tried to use values so I can do the same thing in the other side. But maybe now I think that is not something that is going to be a problem, but there is no other way to do this. It is going to change a lot, so we just have to work with what we have. So we have two options here. Let me do this. I'm going to delete this for a moment, of course. We have a look at this. No, we're good. So the only thing that we have to do is just move it with the sculpt. Like this. Okay, now we have our protection here, and maybe we should move this a little bit to the outside. Okay, this is the easiest way. I just wanted to do the other way because of the values. Now what else we can do? Look, now it is looking a little bit better. Just maybe if we want, we can move this a little bit more to the outside, or move this a little bit more to the inside. Okay, that's all. Now I want to do the same thing here in this part. I'm going to try to do the same thing, but be really careful. For example, here, don't do this a lot because now I'm going to lose. This is too thin, so remember that. Be really careful. Or work with other values and solidify with these pieces. You have two options there. But I think that this is good, so we can leave it like that. Now, it is looking a little bit better. Look. Okay, so now we really finish this part. I think that it is looking really great. We don't have to do more changes here. Now we have to deal with the other leg. Okay, so what is the not call it like the problem, but the situation that we have here? This is really great, the armor, but what is the thing with this? That when I slightly change the position of my leg, it is going to happen things like that. And you may say, but you're going to worry about that, but we are building this with trying to look it as perfect as possible, and these details gave the model the value and also for me it's like a practice to try to do things in a better way. So for example, this is the problem. When you have your knee just here in the normal position, when you stand up, you have one shape of your leg, but when you bend your knee like this, your muscles are going to change a little bit and also make your knee like a little bit bigger, okay? And this is this situation. So here it is looking good, and also look here, maybe we have the same problem here, look. So we didn't take care of that, and that is something that we should worry about, because that is going to we're going to see problems like this one. So maybe we have two options: just ignore the problem, ignore the situation, and just try to change the shape of the leg, or maybe we can make slightly changes here and see what is the result. So what do you say? I'm going to try to do the other one, the most difficult option, but not because I want to make this more difficult, because I want to make it better. So let's try to do that. So here you can see like the problem. What is the problem? Maybe we should move the upper part, just the upper part, a little bit more to the outside and to the front, to make this a little more round. Okay, so let's see what we have here. This is what we have. Okay, look, we can change. So let's see what can we do. The problem is that we don't have another part here, so we have to the part where we have the problems is here. That is the thing. So look, let me show you here. No, it is in this intersection, so that's great. Now let's see if we can change this. So this is my I already create a bevel here, so that's the path thing here. Don't worry, we can work with that and move this a little bit to this side, like that, to the outside. And let's do the same with the other side. Let me deactivate this just for a moment. No. Okay, great. Let me see first the other one. Okay, great. I select I select. Okay, now this one. No, this one was not. This was the other part. Yes, great. We're going to do the same. Move it a little bit to the outside, like this. Now let's see. Let's try to compare this. Okay. And maybe if you want, you can do the same with this part. So here, I'm going to select this and move it a little bit to the outside. And I'm going to leave it. That. Let me see. Just maybe we can, if you want, move it a little bit here out. And do the same with the other one. First here to the outside. Sorry, I forgot to. Okay. Select this one and this one. Here. And move it here. Like that. Okay, now let's see the result. Let me see where is this part, and I'm going to hide this just for a moment a little bit, and we can see that. Let me that it is better, I think. Just for me it is better. We did not change a lot, and now we have to do the same with this border. Great, we have to deal with more vertices here. Okay, don't worry. Okay, so let me, here we can select this, and let me see here. Okay, we have a great view here, so we don't have to worry about to do the other way. We just have to move this to the outside a little bit, like that. This one a little bit to the outside too, and this one the same. Go with the other side. Out. Out, and here the same. This is the, okay, like that. Let's see. Just now let's see the result. And look, we clearly it is better. We're going to have problems with printing, but that's something that we have to deal with later. So now look the result, and maybe we have to change this a little bit to rotate this, because let me see. Yes, we can rotate this a little bit. To rotate this in X. Better, and this one a little bit up. Rotating X too. Here we have, we can move this a little bit up. This one a little bit up too. No, we're good. And this one a little bit up too. It is better. Maybe what else we should? Maybe we should rotate this a little bit more. This part here, we should rotate just a little bit more. Maybe that was too much. No, it was okay. Try to do the same with this one. This one slightly. Okay, I think that's all. Yes, we're good with this. Okay. Now we have to, of course, let me delete all of this. What is my... I move this to the right put, right? Yes, right put. Let me delete all of this. Okay. So now let's try to do the same thing to the other side. Okay, I don't know why yesterday when I tried just to apply all transforms, this change in a weird position. I don't know. If I want to apply here, look at that. I don't know why that is happening. Maybe here is the problem, but the solution for this is just to apply the modifiers. Okay, let's select the first part that we want to move to here, and that is going to be this armor. Then okay, that and of course this one and this one. Okay, I think that we have everything selected. Let's duplicate this and move it here. Okay, and now I am going to change I'm going to mirror this. I forgot to... okay, let me go back. I forgot to select another piece. I forgot. Let's do this again. This part, I forgot to select this one. Okay. Okay, now I want to mirror this, but let me see what happens if I... okay, nothing happens here, so I'm going to just apply all transforms for these pieces. All transforms. I think that the only problem is with these pieces. I don't know why. Here the same. Just with all of these parts. Okay, look, these have the same problem. So, okay, we have already this. I'm going to convert this to mesh. And these two to mesh. So I can apply all transforms with no problem. And this one. Okay. No problem here. And these parts, the same thing. I'm going to convert this into mesh and apply all transform. And the curve, I think that we are not going... yes, we're going to have problems with that. I don't like that. But it is just no. Let me see what happens if I try to change the... Maybe I don't have to worry about this. Let me select all of this part. Let's see. Okay, and I'm going to move this to 3D cursor. Well, let me do this again. And I think that is because of the curves here. I don't know why it changed, but it is better than trying to duplicate and move it, so don't worry about that. Okay, don't worry. We can deal with that. It is better to change that than to try to take that to the other side. Okay. I forgot this was a problem. Let me see if that is the problem. Okay. Select this again, change to global, and then let's see. Yes, that was a problem. Okay, so now you know what to do. Maybe we shouldn't apply our transforms, but okay. Let's not worry about that right now. Now let's change this to media point, and I think that I need to origin to geometry. Yes, because I want to move all of and all of this is going to be in right boot. Okay, now I can rotate and move all of these parts in local, of course. No. global. Maybe local, but bounding center. Let me see if bounding center in local. No, that is not going to work. Active element. No. 3D cursor. Oh no. Individual origins. No. So local is not an option. That's bad. That is not good. Because it's going to be a little bit more difficult. No, let me see if I can find a way to do this. I'm just going to apply all transforms. And geometry, origin to the center. No, I just want this. How I did this yesterday? Don't remember. Also let me... Maybe that is the problem. That is the problem with that. Origin to... okay, I remember how to do this. It was like... cursor to selected. No. Okay, and origin to 3D cursor. Okay, now I can... changing to tree cursor. That's what I did. Okay, great. You have to apply all transforms. Okay, now let's see how how can we adapt this to the new design. I don't know what is the limit. Maybe I should move this a little bit down. Let's go with okay. I have to rotate this. Okay, here I think that here is a good position. Let's see. In this part and here maybe I should move this a little bit. No, we're going to change this part. Oh no, that's too much. And look at the knee. We fixed that problem. It is looking more realistic and makes more sense. So let me try to just rotate, or let me see if it is okay. I think that it is okay. Now we have just to adjust these parts. No, I have to move it a little bit to the other side. But no, I think that we are good, because look, this was the border, and maybe I should rotate this a little bit more here. Maybe that. Yes, now we are in the border here. Let me see. Okay. This is what we have now. Here we are good. Maybe we are good here, I think. Just a little bit to the outside. Just a little. What else? Here, I think that we have to rotate more, not because we already have this here. I didn't change. I forgot to change the ISO. Let me do this again. But no, I think that we are good. Just to move this, no, this is going to be a problem. I already fixed this, but this one not, so let's do this again. Let me select that is the problem. The problem is that this is going to look awful. Okay, we change a little bit the knee protect, the knee armor. It is looking not like the way we wanted at the beginning, but it is looking great. and it makes more sense. Okay, so now let's do the same again, the duplicate and then change to the other side. Let me just check again. Oh, we're good. Okay, now let's convert this into mesh. The parts that I going to have problems. This. Mesh. I think that's all right. Just because. Okay. Now let me. Like this and all transforms. Let me see what happened. The only thing that changes was the curves here, but that's not a big issue, so we can work with that. And again, global 3D cursor. Again, let me clear transform and transform. Okay, Control N X. Now cursor to selected. Set origin to the cursor. No. How? I don't remember how to do this. It was. Okay, now we are good. And then all transforms, and then cursor. Okay, cursor to selected and origin to cursor. Okay, now we can work here with global. Okay, before we do that, to try to be more specific, let me create just this reference, this small reference here. I forgot. Cursor toward origin. Plane. Okay, and I'm going to rotate that and make this a little bit smaller. This is what I'm going to do. global. You have to be so specific, just use this as a reference, don't worry about anything else. Okay, good, and this I'm going to okay, now I'm going to move it to the other leg. Okay, we're going to use this as a reference to work. And all of these parts I'm going to move to right put. Then we can start moving this to the right position. Namaste, Girish. Welcome. We just finished I made some slightly changes here to make this better, and I am trying now to create it in the other side. We are too far to the wings. We have to work on the arms, and then we have to move to the chest, and then the wings are going to be at the end. We have a lot of work to do. So you have to be patient. Yes, we have to work on the torso and all of that. I think that I have to rotate this. more. And yes, that's, I'm not going to make more changes here to the knee. Let me look at this part. Let me compare it. No, I think that this is great because yes, it is perfect because I work with the shrink wrap modifier. Let me select this again. Have to move it a little bit closer, I think, like that. And yes, that's all. Maybe we should, let me see. Okay. I have to move this here. And okay, this is what I have to do. I am going to change this, all of these parts. There is no other option to do this. I'm going to change this, but I want to make sure that this is in the right position, the armor. So let me see. Let me delete all of these lines just for a moment. What do you think? I think that the armor is good. The only thing is that we have to change the muscle here a little bit, but just in the side, and here the leg. Like that. Yes, I think that that's good. And also let me check the references. The same thing. No, look, I have to rotate this a little bit more. So I know what to do. Sorry, my friends, I have to rotate this to the other side a little bit. Okay, but then I changed a lot here. Here, this is okay. This is what I wanted to do. I'm going to leave it like that. Now, let's deal with this part. The only part here is that okay, let's delete this. This part I have to change too. So I'm going to move this to boot. Yes, I'm going to move this to boots. This is the part that I am not completely sure that is correct. So I'm going to move that. Going to move that to boot. So the let me see, right boot. No, boots. Let me move this to right boot. These two to boots. So this is the armor that I have, and I just have to look. I have to move this more here to this side. Let me select right boot, right boot. No, it's not. Almost make a mistake. It seems I have to move this to the other side. Here it is correct, and then I have to rotate this right here. Then I have to move this here. The knee, I don't like the knee. But now it follows the leg. Just a little bit more to the side. Maybe let me put it here. No, I will not able to put it like completely in the. I think that this is the right place. No, it is two to the other side. No, this is a good place, but then I change here. So by doing that, I just have to rotate a little bit. There's no other way. But let me hide this just for a moment to check something. Let me see the knee. Let me see the knee. What is my body? No, the knee is good. Okay, here I have to change this. This is not good. But the knee is good. The knee. Maybe one mistake for my knee. No. Is this muscle here that I have to move it? Okay, I see the problem here. It was my fault. So this is right, I think. Yes. Here. No, here. It is going to be here. Okay, let me change this a little bit. Okay, the music stops. I'll be back in a moment, okay? Music is stopped. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. Okay, so what I see here, that maybe here at the front I have to move this a little bit to the inside, this part, and this to the outside. Here we're going to move this bone here to the outside. And all this muscle here to the outside. I can say too that this knee should be more to this side than this to the other side. I mean the knee more to this side. Okay, like that. This a little bit to the inside. Okay. Have a good reference there, and maybe here. Here there is something that I should change. Okay. No, we're good. Great. Okay, now let's bring back our armor. And it makes more sense. Look. Look at this. Yes, it is better. And we just have to select this and this part and move just a little bit to this side. Just a little bit. I think that's so. Okay, great. And now I am going to just hide this part. We can, just in case, rotate it a little bit more to this side. See? Okay, great, we're good. Yes, we're good. And look. Okay, great. Yes. Okay, good. Now we have to, of course, to rotate this part, but also let me just hide this a little bit more, because I think that this is too out, this part. Will not see. Okay, I think that I'm going to do that with the other piece, because here I cannot see very well. Great. Now let me bring back. Okay, at least we have the armor in the right position. So the next step is try to, look at this. It is like a little bit weird. We have to make some changes here. Here, look at this. I have to fix all of this part. So we are good with this. Now we have to fix this. Okay, maybe let me do, before we do this, because we have to add this and this, we have to fix the shape of this one, right? So maybe we can, like, also look at this. I forgot that. Oh, okay. I forgot that I changed the. I will need okay. I will need another piece here, because this is going to be like attached to the leg with a shrink wrap to make it in the right shape. But now that I divide this is not going to be possible to do. Maybe I can delete one part and just leave the two parts separate. That is going to be the easy way, I think. So okay. So before we go to do that, I need to fix the proportion of this. Look, this is awful. This doesn't make sense. So to start like giving a shape like this one, that is the final version, I think that we can start by working on this and these parts that are going to be like a guide. The same with these parts. So what if we start with these parts? Let's try to, I don't know, this one first. Let me think. Yes, I think that we can just take this one. Okay, so we already have let me show you this. But what is the problem with this one? That here for this version we made a lot of changes. I can try to replicate this, but it is going to be a lot more difficult, and I think that the easy way to deal with this maybe is to use a curve modifier. That's the only thing that I have in mind right now. So let's try to do that. I'm going to duplicate this one. Okay, I'm going to move it to the origin to geometry, and then I'm going to selection to cursor. Okay, this is going to be like in the middle, the new version here. And what else I am going to do? The same thing here, 3D cursor, that is going to mirror this part. So how we're going to do that? Just with Ctrl and X. Okay, now we have the other side. Now how we're going to move this here? Let's try with a curve modifier. I think that is the best option. Let's hope that it works. Okay, let me add a curve here. But a path curve, and let me use the curve modifier. Okay. Look, that's also something that I should change, and is to move it to the other side, right? This. So now it makes more sense. Let me here. Let's move this here. Sorry. I forgot to change this. Ready. Okay. Look at this. I have to. The part that I should change is this one, not this one. So that was my mistake. Let me move it to the other side. This is the part that I want to change, and let me rotate this. Great. Okay, so we are going to move this here. Here, This is going to be here. This one here. Also, the other good thing about this is that this is completely I forgot about something, that it was at the level of the but when I move it, forgot. A moment, please. Just a moment, please. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. I was saying that this is completely straight, and straight I mean that it is at the level of the ground, but it is just some small detail. It looks like completely straight, right? So don't worry about that. Let's continue with the important thing, that is to locate it in the right position. Okay. Maybe like that. Let me see with local if I can change this with local. Now let me hide this just for a moment. Where is the curve? Okay. Look at this. Okay. This one like that. Just a little bit here. I wish I can. This is the. I want to rotate this, but it makes sense, you know, because this part maybe no, it makes sense. Because this part you're not going to rotate. This is the part that you're going to rotate. No, this should be down, because remember that I am my feet is the wood. The original design is already like this, but remember that we are applying pressure, so it is going to be slightly to the down, because the original is like here. Because our body is to the front, and this is going like a little bit, it is going to be a little bit down. So you have to keep in mind that, and you know that I really like this design. It is really great. It makes sense. Look, it is perfect. You can see an original, I don't know. Here it is not a good reference because look, no, this is a good reference. As you can see, when you move your feet, you don't rotate this. This is the part that you are going to rotate, like here. So this part is not going like to move like I'm going to, like I am going to create another one and try to rotate more. No, this part is to be completely straight. And this is the part that I'm going to modify. But why we don't have to like to do this? Because remember that the original design is this, and we are applying pressure here over the, let me see if I have my base here. My base here over this thing. Of course that I'm going to change this. Let me move this a little bit down. Okay, like here. A little bit up. And the curve a little bit up, like this. So what do you think? I think that this is really great. It makes a lot of sense. It is, maybe I should move this a little bit down, like that, like that. Now let me, yes, now it is more realistic because I am with my feet here applying pressure. You can see here in the feet. So I know that this is strong because this is of a strong material, and with all the pressure that you do, it is like never going to, or maybe almost never going to touch already to the, like here. We're going to have like this small space, like a boot. So I think that this is what we want. Maybe we just have to, this is the part that I have to change. What else should I do? We're good here. Okay, I know. This part should be here. How can I make this to rotate? And to make this more flat. Yes, like that. That is the only way. Okay, great. Look at that. It is really great. Yes, it makes more sense. Maybe we just have to move this a little bit down, I don't know, like that. Yes, so we're going to leave that in that. What do you think? So the curve modifier is really important. This. Remember that with the Hulk we have some troubles with the curve modifier, but we found another solution. The thing is that I didn't have my pieces like in the right position. You have to, you saw what I did, right? I duplicate this and I try to locate it in the, here in the center, or maybe in the, at the beginning here and at the origin. That's also something that you should try. Yes, and that's all for this part. So we are going to now, with this, I know another thing that we can do. Try to duplicate this, so we can use this as a guide. And why this part? Why we cannot do the same with this one, with this one, with this one? Okay, we can start to do that. That is going to be another part. But why this? Because this is a strong piece, and this part is not going to change. This is maybe we can call it like an armor. Okay, so this part is not going to change the shape. When you move your feet, when you rotate or bend your toes, the parts that are going to change are this one, and this one, and these things here, And also if we change the position here, and of course these parts, but this is not going to change. This is not going to change. So we can also try to move this in the other side and just by our eye try to locate it in the right place. That's the only, how can I say that, not say the awful part, it's the easiest way, and you just have to be really careful trying to make a good sculpture here. There should be no problem. It's not going to be like exactly like this one, but the other thing that you can try, the thing is that there is no other way, because what are you going to use as a guide to say this is the size, the volume that I should use for my boot? You don't have another guide, so this is the best option, I think. Also, I think that we can use curves for these pieces. I think that we can do that. No, it is going to be easier the other way. Okay, so look at this awful thing. Okay, let me, of course, move this to right boot. What else? This is in left boot. I don't know. Yes, it is in left boot. Okay, so let's try to do that. Remember, we are creating, this is the funny part of this process of 3D sculpting, that you have to try different things, and how you are going to say, okay, this work and this do not work, this doesn't work, when you try it. If you try it and you say, no, I should do it in the other way, okay, now you can say, I am not going to use that. There is no other way. So let's do the same here. Let's duplicate this. Also, let's duplicate this. Let's duplicate this first. Duplicate that, and what else? Also, you know what? I have an idea. I already duplicate this. Okay, let me delete that. I'm going to use like a guide, some kind of guide for me to use that as a reference. So I am going to select these parts here, and I know where to place that, where not to place that. This and this, and this, just that's all. Okay, this one. Okay, great. I'm going to duplicate that and move it to, and let me try to select that and delete this. Okay, so that is going to be my guide, so I know where to place this. So okay, let me see what happens if I try to apply all transforms. Okay, nothing happens. Great, so I'm going to select the reference first, this and this and this and this and this. Okay, cool. And I am going to duplicate that and move it here, and all transforms, 3D cursor, global, Ctrl + X. Now we change the look. Let me hide the base. I do not. Okay, so now you can compare this, the previous. Sorry. We cannot do that. But look, here is the other side. Okay, so There's nothing to worry about. No, it is going to change. No, no, no. We just mirror that part. So now let's try to move it to the other side. But first, let me, I don't know. Let me see if we can. No, this because the origin to geometry. Cursor to selected. Yes, cursor to world origin. No. Cursor to selected and all transforms and I don't know, origin to 3D cursor. Okay, now I'm going to work with this in local. Okay, great. Something like that. You have the idea, right? I think that you have the idea. So let me first try to. Also, let me see. First, I'm going to just try to change the shape because I think that I don't remember the level for remesh that I used. Okay, 003. Okay. You see something? Okay. Good. We are good. So now we are going to start changing this. Okay, look, that is what I was trying to say, but it is not, this is not the final version, I'm just hiding this to have a better, because the other one was really bad. Okay, here we can see this part, and this part is like this one. So let's try to make something like that. Let me hide this reference. Okay, this is just to start because I have to move this in the right place. Also remember that I rotate this, right? Because this is here and this, yes, I rotate this part. Yes, I have to. This is already in the. What is this? Yes, I have to rotate this. Like that. Okay, it is looking better. So, okay, this is just a start, okay? Let me hide these parts. Like this, hide this, hide this, hide this. So this is what we have to do. And I am going to move it here, no, here. So to have something different for the okay. Just let's start to use this. Okay, friends, so this is all for today. We're going to continue tomorrow, okay? Nothing happens. We have to do the right shape of the boot, of the right boot. Yes, the right boot. So that's all for today, friends. Please, if you're new in this channel, please subscribe, give it a like, share this content with others, leave a comment below, and if you want, you can join to our Discord server if you want to share something about 3D or ask a question about 3D. Also, for games, we have a channel for games. Remember that we do this Blender during the week, and at weekends night, I think that I'm going to return to gaming streams with Doom, playing Doom, because I saw that a lot of people like that. So maybe I have to create that kind of content too. I know that I have a lot of videos in process, but I want to finish first the other project that I am working on, so I can be not worry about that and can work on some videos in peace. So what else? That's all. We're going to continue tomorrow, and thanks for coming today. Remember, you can follow me on social media accounts, Instagram, X, and TikTok. I am uploading my portfolio and also sharing about things about 3D and games. You can have figures like this one for your collection or assets for your games and animations on my online stores, CG Trader, everyone. Called 3D Sculpting, and Turbo Squid just for 3D modeling. Okay, so the 3 options you have now, 3 options. Maybe in the future I am thinking about, but now we are a small channel. I think, what do you think about opening a Patreon? But I think that I need more content for that. That's all, and please remember to subscribe, and we're going to continue in the next one. Bye bye. Also, before, if you want me, you can have my email if you want me to collaborate with you in your project as a freelancer. You have there my email also. And for all the things that I told you before, that I said, you have all the links on my YouTube page. Okay, now I'll go. Okay, thanks for coming, subscribe, and see you in the next one.